So Lothar, what happened last time?
Previously, after initially finding our ship's captain in a very precarious, half-dead position, we elected to take them to the temple, to the cues and moans of a cruise ship who were complaining about not getting paid by the captains that were in no position to pay them due to being dying, being halfway towards dead. But then again, if they had heads that were bigger, they might not have been just crew hands on a ship. So there's that. We had interactions with a South Watch that Sir Lothar did not recognize as the one that he departed from almost 10 years ago. And to Sir Lothar's internal dismay, the Order of the Gauntlet was no longer present in Southwatch. Instead, it was some sort of mercenary company who, as we went down the conversation tree, figured might have somebody else pulling its strings and was a little bit shady. However, given the fact that we are, for now at least, port locked and out of money, we took up the contract that they offered to see exactly what is ambushing caravans coming from the north down into the city. We set off on the contract. We did a little bit of traveling, a little bit of exploring. We found the mine. We entered the mine. The mine had walls that somehow had illusions cast on them, and probably corpses on the ceiling. And ran into actually not ran into, but ended up almost getting chased by a mess of flesh and teeth rolling down the mine's corridor. And that's where we ended the session.
Anyone have anything else to add? No? Okay. I believe we pick up just after Voldreth has... Was it Misty Step or was it Dimension Door?
Yeah, Misty Step.
Misty Step.
It was just Misty Stepped out of the path of this creature, leaving Ariel. You're within 10 feet of this thing.
Great.
As it's slowly rolling, and as sort of almost as you're sort of transfixed, observing how this thing is to aptly describe a mound of flesh and teeth is all this is. You can't detect any eyes, no ears, no face. This is just a writhing, living abomination.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get away from it with
Okay. So you want to run further down the mine shaft in the direction the rest of your troop have
I'll use
traversed.
both my action and my move to do moves. So I'll dash with my action. But I will do a spiritual weapon right in front of the creature.
Didn't you already have
well,
those out? Both you and Voldred?
I don't think I
think
had
you...
spiritual weapon out. Maybe I did.
You
I don't remember.
described them. I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, we had them.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
So I'll need both sets of spiritual weapon damage to be rolled.
Sure.
As the creature started its or ended its turn in your fields.
Too bad I don't have
Okay.
advantage.
An 11
That's probably a
hits.
miss.
Oh.
It does?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not the most
But I'll have to
dexterous
roll it
creature.
again because it will think it's an advantage.
6 does not work, sadly.
So it's just the 8 plus 5 without the 2.
Okay,
13
so 13
damage.
points force damage. Okay. As your spiritual weapons go to town on this mass that seems to pay them no mind. Though you can see bits of blood and gore where the strikes are landing.
Mm-hmm.
Voldemort, as your spiritual weapon swings and misses, sadly. As Ariel, you move down the corridor, at the end of your turn, the creature gets to make another movement as it moves 5 feet closer towards the party. It's now about 10 feet away from where you are, Torbran, as you are perched over the top of this 3-foot gap, looking with your head through the floor to see Lothar below you.
How close is Voldreth to me?
He's just jumped over the other side of this chasm. He's probably within 15 feet. And Ariel's just gone running past, probably another 10, 15 feet beyond that.
I believe I had Lothar on the rope. I don't know if we started climbing yet.
No, it was his turn when this all started. So we will get the further down the tunnel.
Mm. Okay, so if we haven't started climbing yet, I will... How high is the ceiling here? It's probably fairly tight.
It was about, I think we said it was about 6 feet in height, no more.
Okay.
6 by 6 in this vicinity. But this creature is filling that entire space as it's moving towards you.
I will jump over the hole. And I will shoot the creature with avalanche.
Okie dokie.
And I think I will use... I don't know if it's gonna work, but I will use a barb net shot and snaring strike. So that's on my next hit. So that will be my bonus action. And then for the attack roll, it's an 11 to hit.
11 hits. Go ahead and roll down.
So that would be 14 magical bludgeoning. And then he needs to roll a DC 14 strength save. A larger creature has advantage on the save.
It has advantage. But it still fails.
Okay.
Oh, is it strength, you said?
Yes, it's strength.
Strength, it succeeds.
Okay. Then for on that hit, for my subclass feature, I will push him, what is it, up to 15 feet in a horizontal direction of my choice. On a... that's another DC 14 strength save. If he fails, he gets pushed back 15 feet.
Strength save?
Yes.
24.
That succeeds. 24, wow.
Mhm.
You rolled high. Okay,
Plus 8.
then I will just shoot again. For
Okie dokie.
23. Should hit. For 11 damage.
Uh, 11 damage. Okay. As Avalanche lets rip, the shots go careening into this creature, and as it begins to sort of just fold in on itself, absorbing those impacts, you can see it takes them and it flinches on impact before just another set of row of teeth just rotate over, covering the wounds as it then starts to roll further into your direction. So Lothar, what are you doing in this pothole?
Well, I was on my way out, so he's going to scramble even faster to get out of it.
All right then. Just make me a athletics or acrobatics check for me, please. DC 10. See if you can get
Going
out.
to go with athletics.
DC 10. Unfortunately, as you sort of go to jump, you don't quite get out this turn. You clamber, aiming for Torbjorn, who unfortunately misses your arm as he repositions at the same time. You don't fall all the way back down as the rope catches you, but you don't make it out this turn. But your head sort of just pops up through the floor. So from everyone else's perspective looking back at the corridor, you've just got this tunnel that is blocked at the end by this mess of flesh and just a knight's head stuck out looking around through the floor. Valdreth, it's your turn, but as before you act, I should say at the end of both Torbjorn's turn and Salothar's turn, the creature moves 5 feet each turn. So it is now in melee range of Salothar.
Oh, okay.
So Torbjorn has repositioned there, and I'm still trying to get this token to reveal because I can't remember how to use Roll20.
You should probably move it from the DM layer to the token layer. It's in the corner. Assuming you can see it on your.
Yes. Okay,
Then
well,
yeah, you can
carry
right
on,
click
Valdreth,
on
with
it.
your turn. Yeah.
You can right click on the token and it says like the DM layer.
So,
Whatever.
because I have my little ducky out, I'm gonna cast Inflict
You do.
Wounds through my ducky.
You cast Inflict with Wounds through the ducky, okay?
It's evil ducky.
Go ahead
Which
and
should be that roll d8. That's a creepy token.
there we go. It's not, but I'll just say this so that you're picturing it blocking.
Oh my god, that's such an ugly thing.
Sorry, okay, what did you roll? Inflict wounds 11, that hits. So the damage roll.
And it'll be at level 3.
Okay, 13 necrotic. Okay, that doesn't do as much damage as you expected it to do, but it did do damage nonetheless as Cracky bites into the creature.
And then with the bonus action, Mr. Spiritual Weapon will slap.
Okay, firstly, I will notice this. In response to being struck by a melee attack, his special effect goes off, which means you activate my trap card. Can we have a dexterity saving throw from your familiar, your duck?
Okay, let me just see what he should have for his things. Because I've used a ducky before.
Guessing it's like a +1 or something.
I assume so.
Yep, go with a +1. I'm fine with that.
So
On
11.
DC 10. Okay, so sorry, not on DC 10. On 11 in total, unfortunately, you watch as the inflict wounds goes off, but the mass just rolls into the creature, and the creature is just hoofed away, where otherwise it would have been perhaps absorbed into the mass of this being.
Oh, Quixley, a day, you do that, yeah, bastard. Alright, pickaxe and slap his face.
Okay, so make your attack roll with your spiritual axe. 16 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Well, okay.
Total of 3 damage as the weapon strikes not quite as effectively as you were hoping for, but the damage is done. All right then. Ariel, you've got a little bit of distance between you and the rest of the group, but not much.
Okay.
You got behind
Can I move further back? Further
Yeah,
away
yeah,
from it?
just towards your left. You have your token, just on the board
First
if
of
you
all,
want
I'm
to.
gonna use my spiritual weapon, which I think is still near it, right?
Yes, yes.
Or I can
There's no
move it
token, but
close to it.
it's in range. Yes,
Yeah,
it's in range.
yeah, okay. So this is definitely a hit. Tick.
Yep, 23 definitely hits.
Level 2,
7
only 7
damage.
force damage.
That
From what I
succeeds.
noticed of Voldred attacking it, it seems resistant to necrotic.
Yes, it didn't quite do as much damage as you had
I
hoped.
see. And then I'm gonna use Mind Sliver against it. DC 16 intelligence save to take 4 damage.
That is an auto fail.
Oh, cool.
So go ahead and roll damage.
4 damage.
4 points of
So
psychic
deal it.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of Voldred's turn and Ariel's turn, the creature rolls on top of Silotha.
Oh my god.
Do you pull your head out and down and go back into the hole, or do you stay where you are, Silotha?
Do I have a chance of getting out before it gets on top of me?
Nope. This thing is kept moving at the end of every player's turn. 5 feet.
Ah, shit. He's going to poke his head back down, and
Okay.
if it's what he thinks he is, and is some sort of a worm, he's going to try and push his sword upwards in an attempt to cut through it.
Well, we will get to that, but you move out of the way. And to your relief, you watch as this creature rolls over the top. Bits of it come bulging through the floor, and you just watch as various mounds of teeth and sharpness and flesh just plop down, but then sort of like roll up again out of sight. But not just yet. Torbran, this creature has now entered melee range with you. What do you do?
Ooh. I will.
And possibly has just eaten Silotha.
Oh! I will shoot him. Hmm. I was thinking of doing another ensnaring strike, but how are we letting that interact with a save-based attack from the
Yeah,
big
I can
shot?
explain.
So ensnaring strike triggers on the next hit. Would that just be like a failed save? If in the case of Avalanche's save attack? Because Avalanche also has this close range attack that hits. That's a save instead of a hit roll.
Mm. Homebrewing conundrum. I see. Because you're firing a gun, but then it's not counting as an attack because of this type of
Because
custom modification is. So,
yes.
uh, so typically, what would your bookshop be? That's what we need to look back to. Or is this a complete custom? This isn't a reimagination.
I'm just double checking if it would be if it was half damage. Yes, so the idea is it's half damage on a save. Which would
Yes, but
mean
what
you would
was the bookshop originally?
nothing. It's
What
a
spell or
no,
so this is completely custom.
it's an attack, but we made it a save-based attack.
Then I will keep it as an attack then. Right. I was just checking if this was one of your like repurposed ranger abilities, etc., etc.
Right.
It's not. This is just what we rolled. So
Right.
this is an attack for purposes moving forward. This is an attack.
Right, but the point is it will always deal damage because it's half damage on a save.
Yes.
Will that always count as a hit? For the purposes of something like ensnaring strike.
If you deal damage with it, yes, because some things will take 0 damage. So in the instance where
Sure.
you deal damage, yes, you do.
Okay. and I will buckshot him
Okay.
with
But
ensnaring
after
strike.
using your ensnaring, yeah.
Yes.
So ensnaring into buckshot.
So
Okay.
that's a DC 15 deck save. He's in melee range, so he has disadvantage on the save for 21 piercing damage.
12. I rolled low. So
Okay.
that's a fail. 21 damage. Okay.
Okay. Before the ensnaring strike goes off, I will try to push him back 15 feet for a DC 15 strength save.
21 on the strength save.
That succeeds.
Okay, so he's not pushed back.
But he is ensnared in a strange position. But maybe that's good for
So
Lothar.
he's now parked on top of Slothar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Slothar, the mass stops moving above you.
then for my second attack, I will just do it again. For 17
All right,
piercing damage. Another deck save. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That was a 19. 14.
So that will be
That's under
17.
your DC. Is it? Yeah, under your DC. So full damage.
Yeah, 17 piercing magical.
17 magical piercing.
Then
Okie
I
dokie.
will run away and tank any opportunity attacks he might have.
So you don't have any magical opportunity attacks. However, you're
He,
unable to move more than 10 feet down this corridor.
that's
I've just
okay.
used each of these.
He is
Well,
restrained, so
he is restrained, but there isn't enough room to overtake people in this corridor
oh, that's okay.
that you're
He
running
can't
down.
move. I'm just
But it
moving
is
out of his
circling down.
attack range.
Sure.
Restrain gives him disadvantage on any attacks, which would include his opportunity attack.
Okay. So Lothar, as you strike your sword up, make your attack roll.
Coming right up. I need to. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, wow. I'm on a roll today.
An 11 hits, though. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, okay. So it's a. Damage roll's good.
13 damage. All right, then. As you cut through, do you hold the blade in position and just let the mass rotate around it, carving a deeper
Exactly.
hole?
Exactly.
Okay. Make a contested strength check for me. See how long you can keep the blade there.
So just the regular strength check, right?
Yep.
Wow. My rolls
6.
today.
Unfortunately, you lose on the contestation. However, I'm not going to steal your weapon or anything. It's just a chance if you want to do bonus damage with what you're doing. But as you attempt to hold it there, you hold it as long as you can before you realize you're going to lose grip of the hilt if you hold it any longer. So you pull it back. Okay, then. The creature's turn. What's it have to do to break your restraint?
It takes 1d6 piercing damage, first of all, at the start of its turn.
Okay. Roll your piercing damage.
Slash roll 6. So that is 3.
Strength check.
And
Okay.
then a creature restrained can use its action to
17
make a
on the
strength
strength.
check. Yes, 17 succeeds.
Okay. So because it was trained, it doesn't move at the end of Salothar's turn or your turn.
Mm-hmm.
It uses its action to break free. Would it go down? Would it go down? I don't think it would. I don't think it would. So it would just use its. Well, it does. Okay, it's interesting. So as you are watching this creature sort of pivot, it then breaks free of its restraints. Ariel, it is your turn.
I'll do my basically the same thing I did last turn. I'll do a spiritual weapon at it first.
Okie dokie.
Level 2, 9 force damage, and then I'll do Mind Sliver,
9
which
force
is
damage
which is 8 psychic damage.
on the save of intelligence saving throw, which auto fails. Okay.
Also,
All
you
right.
subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw you make until the end of your next turn.
Oh, 1d4. So would that have affected on the last one as well?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't read the full spell description.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
I don't use it that
roll
often.
1d4. I rolled a 2, so that would make it a 15, but your DC was 14, so it still broke through. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, so it's got a minus 1d4 on its next saving throw as well. Okay.
yeah,
Do you move further down as this mine shaft
yeah.
slopes
We're
to the left?
continuing
Do you
to move
continue?
in the same general vibe.
Do you move as far as you can to get all the way around out of sight, or do you move a little bit?
All the way out of sight, but I want to be able to keep an eye on Sir Lothar just in case I need to heal him from afar. Although I
He's
don't
now
think I
out of
can
sight.
heal him from afar. Let me
He's out of
check.
sight now as this creature
Second,
half
guys,
on
I need
top
to
of him.
answer the phone.
Yeah, I don't
No
have
worries.
healing word. I could prepare it, but I didn't. So
Okay. So we'll make you run round the
yeah,
corner, but no
yeah,
further. Okay?
yeah. That's good.
All right, so at the end of your turn, the creature rolls towards the party. Aldrich,
Can I see behind the creature at all?
this thing is filling the mine shaft. You have no sources of light or anything from behind it.
Okay, above table. Would I be able to misty step behind it, knowing I can't see, but knowing I've been there before?
Absolutely.
So a bonus action misty step behind him.
You appear behind him. How far
And then
behind him?
so I did the max 30 feet, so whatever that is behind him.
So you realize this creature is perhaps only like, it's hard to say. It's filling this 6x6 mine shaft, right? But it's almost like it's just some kind of slug that's rolling forward. It's not particularly long. There's no like fixed tail. You can actually just see as the base rotates up to the ceiling before the next base rotates up to the ceiling after that.
And then I will cast Guiding Bolt into him.
Okie dokie. Make your attack roll. "19 hits. Roll damage.
17 radiant.
17 radiant. Okay. That was more damage than you were expecting.
And that would end what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, Tolbran, this
Mm-hmm.
mass rolls into you. I
Oh,
need you to make a strength save.
strength save.
Fantastic.
17.
17. I'm going to roll a d20 now, and I'm going
Oh
to add
boy.
8. If I am higher than you, you are consumed by the creature.
Oh my god.
On a 12, you are not consumed. However, you take 14 points of piercing damage as the teeth gnarl into you from all directions.
Ah! Ah!
It's the start of your turn.
Ooh. Do I have any debuffs or things going on that I have to play around, or am I
Not that you
just
know of at the moment.
not that I know of? I love that answer. Okay, I see. Can I move?
You can certainly try.
I will try to move, staying in his melee range, but outside of him.
Okay. So above table, this creature moves at the end of every player's turn. So
Mm-hmm.
it's effectively got 20 feet of movement per round. Now, I will say, for the purpose of this, Ariel has moved more than that away. So if you wanted to get up to Ariel, you would be pretty confident it wouldn't close the distance in that time. If you are any closer than that, it will come back and catch you.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. So where would you like to move?
Before I do anything else, I will move within his melee distance, but outside of him. So just within 5 feet.
Okay. So you break free from this maw of teeth.
Mm-hmm.
By breaking free, you are now shredded as you are pulling just collections of teeth out of you. You are rended, and you're taking a total of 3 bleed damage at the start of each turn.
Okay. That's manageable. I will once again do a ensnaring strike, barbed net shot,
Okay.
and then I will do a double avalanche hit, both DC 15s with disadvantage.
And a minus 1d4 on the first one, which brings it to a 13. So that one fails. So it
So,
fails on the first one. So would you just not cast the second one, or
no, so that's 22 piercing damage for the first one.
yes?
Then the restrain comes in, which would be a DC 14 strength save.
Well, he hit 13 because of the 1d4
Right,
minus.
okay, so he's restrained. Then for the second hit, that's another dex save with disadvantage
I see. Okay.
for 16 damage.
That's a 10. God, he's awful on these.
Okay, and then for my subclass feature, on that second hit, I will move myself 5 feet without triggering opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And then with the rest of my movement, I will catch up to Ariel.
And you go around the corner. Okie dokie. All right. At the end of your turn, the creature moves 5 feet.
He's restrained.
Creature cannot move because he's restrained. And he can't jump his action to break free of the restraints. So, Solothar, the creature has passed over you. Do you attempt to climb back out?
Yep, absolutely.
Just hearing the shots of avalanche muffled. All right. Just a DC acrobatics or athletics DC 10 to get out of this hole
Okay.
because you have the rope. With the
Ugh.
10, you just clamber out. I will say you move back 5 feet and you see Voldreth there pointing menacingly at the creature behind you.
Okay. Well,
I believe Guiding Bolt is still active as I didn't use an attack roll.
You had a. So we have an issue with considering an attack. I will say you've consumed it because
Sure,
it's
that's fair.
intended to say like
Yeah.
for it to take damage.
That's fair. Yeah.
In this case, if he already had disadvantage, so I would be doing the like instead of you rolling with advantage, he would roll with disadvantage. That's what we'll do in that particular
Yeah,
combination
No,
going forward.
it might have affected Lothar's decisions.
Sure.
so
So he has no
do
guiding
I?
bolt.
Okay. Do I see what happened to Torben?
No, you can't see down this corridor, but you hear
Okay.
the avalanche go off a moment before.
Okay. So does the creature still look like a complete mess of teeth that can roll back on top of me?
Yeah. However, it still seems to be going from floor to ceiling, and it's stopped moving at this moment, but it's sort of spinning in place.
Okay. I'm gonna try to attack it.
Okay. You get into melee range of it and make your attack rolls.
Yep. So
He is
let me see if
restrained,
this
so you
number
have
works
advantage
now.
regardless.
Advantage, you say?
Yeah.
The advantage he says.
Advantage, he says.
Advantage means crit.
Oh.
So
does. Smite?
Where?
Yeah, you should totally smite.
Wait, no,
absolutely.
that's
I'm
your
going to...
athletics.
That's an athletics. That's your athletics.
You have to roll again.
Ah! Doesn't matter. It's a 1d20 plus 7.
Don't you be trying to pull a fast one on me, but
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That is the athletics. What was I thinking? Yeah, it's a 15. It's not a crit.
No, but
Aw.
right. Oh, you can roll again to see if you get a crit.
You can roll
No, no.
1d.
I mean,
You've only got one attack roll in there so
Yeah,
far, mate.
because you do have advantage. It's just not the athletics roll that you get to use.
okay.
It looks like you've macroed up a attack and a damage roll, which is great, but now you have to push that button again.
Okay.
And you are swinging with the 18 for the 8 damage. That's how it will work, basically.
Okay.
Or what? Because you would take the higher of the two every time. So
Exactly.
therefore,
Exactly.
we
So I'd
roll
go.
out the 18, which becomes an 8. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm still going to use a level 2 spell to smite.
All right then.
So, is this thing by any chance a fiend or an undead?
Oh, you couldn't possibly know. The ancient tomes never mentioned any angel with such. Yes, this thing is a big fucking fiend.
Okay. So in that case, it is very
This is an
much a
abomination at the best, politest sense of the word.
48. 16 radiant.
48.
Ooh.
That does even more damage than you were expecting. Okay, slashing. You, Voldreth, are watching as Solothar is carving into this creature. Teeth and mass and butts and blood are just spewing everywhere. This tar-like black substance just being ejected, decorating the mine tunnel
Okay.
from your side.
This was just attack 1, right? With the advantage and everything.
It was, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So
Do
you
I
still
get
have
my
advantage
second
on the
attack?
second attack. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
There
natural
it
20.
is.
You have another smite?
I am, however, unfortunately going to have to say because he's restrained. He's restrained. I'll rule that he doesn't have this feature because he's restrained.
The amount of times
Okay.
that restraint
So
has
carry on.
ruined your monsters.
Well, so he has an ability that if you strike something into him, with every melee attack he takes, like he has a chance to absorb you into him, basically.
Oh.
But
Okay.
he's restrained, and therefore he's not technically moving freely, so he's not able to rotate to pull you in. So
That
I'll
makes
say
sense.
that makes sense. So
How
now
do we
20. Off you go, sir.
do we just double the do I double the damage or double the dice?
Your choice. Just tell me which one you're doing.
I'll double the dice, whatever.
We
So
weren't
it's
playing chunk. We dropped chunky crits for this campaign, so like it's not
okay.
max damage. Don't worry.
Okay.
We avoided those problems.
So let me that's 22 damage off the physical, because since it's already
Okay.
rolled, I might as well double that one.
Sure.
And because I get a chance to play Warhammer for a bit, I'm gonna play Warhammer for a bit.
Oh.
Is all this radiant?
Yes, all the 38 is
Oh my
radiant.
god. Okay, right. ugh,
Nova.
I mean, so that's 90 something. That's
What now?
40, 80, 76 plus 22 is 98. It's 98 damage. Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, is he? Oh, he's weak to radiant?
He's vulnerable to radiant. Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
my,
god!
that's massive.
Crazy. That's
98
crazy.
damage. Okay. Well, we now unlock stage 2, which I didn't actually expect to get to this quickly, which I'm really happy about. You break the creature free of its restraint because, in terms of cutting through, you also cut through some of the webbing that Torbran has thrown out. And to your horror, this creature splits in two by
Oh
your
my
blade,
god. Oh my god.
and we now have 2 of them.
Well, at least they're smaller.
Well, half and half, basically. So yeah, we'll actually do it that way. I think that's easier to picture for you guys. Is that the end of your turn, Siddhartha?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. The creature's turn. As it's no longer restrained because it shape shifts into. It's carved in half by the fucking burning cheese board cutter that Solothar wields. It now has 2 actions. One is going to, at the end of Solothar's turn, move forward. And this one at the end of Silothar's turn is going to move forward. So it's going to start its turn in you. It's going to use consume ability on you, Silothar. I need you
Okay.
to make a contested strength saving throw, please.
Coming
I
in.
said saving. It's just a contested strength check. It's not a saving throw.
It's the same. It's the same. 16.
16. Okay. Open roll. Let's go. That's an 18. Voldreth, you watch as the burning cheese cutter from heaven slices this creature in half. Half of it then immediately rolls backwards towards Silothar, and Silothar vanishes into the mess of this creature. Silothar, you take 22 points of piercing damage, and you are also now rendered and taking 3 damage per round at the start of your turn. You are
Okay.
also now suffocating.
Oh my god.
Top of the round. Ariel. No, Voldreth. Sorry, Voldreth.
Okay.
So the second half's rolling towards me now.
It's rolling backwards in your direction, yes.
Okay. I will. I'm just guiding bolt again.
Okay, make your attack roll. An 11, that hits.
I'll only do this at first level. Do. 15.
15, so 30 points of damage. Okay, he needs to make a
And then I
con
will
save.
roll
Con
back
save.
and run backwards a little bit.
Con save. 31, he's fine. He's still eating his prey. Okay.
And then my
You move
spiritual
back.
weapon will. Yeah, I'll move
Okay.
back my full movement. And I'll spiritual weapon slap him.
Okay, make your attack roll. 11 hits. You guys hit his AC a lot. That's impressive. 6 points of force damage. All right then. Is that the end of your turn, Voldreth?
It is.
Okay, so rolled up in the mass, you are moving with it, Silothar. And this one rolls further in that direction. The mass moving around the corner, you can see it coming into view, Ariel, as Torbrun runs up behind you. What do you do? It looks a bit smaller.
Huh. I'm gonna do the same trick. Like I'm gonna bring the spiritual weapon right next to it and
Okay.
use Mindsliver as well. Mindsliver seems to be like it doesn't avoid it, so I press guiding bolt. That's sure. I can guiding bolt it.
If you want to just
I
change your
guess.
mind, let me know.
Yeah, instead of Mindsliver, I'm gonna guiding bolt it. So there you go,
Guiding
14
bolt then.
radiant.
Okay, 14 radiant, 28
And
damage.
the
Fantastic.
spiritual weapon. It's only 10. I think that doesn't hit.
And that misses, unfortunately, as that one swings to where it was previously. However, the creature having shrunk a little bit in size now, and
Yeah.
you realize you can now sort of begin to see past it if you were to look, as it's no longer filling the volume of this tunnel. But still, 28 points of damage. It's
Yep.
impressive. Are you moving?
What?
You'll be
Yeah.
following
Continuing the chain.
Okay, following around the corner. Sure thing.
Yeah.
Torbrand. What do you say?
I am.
Oh, at the end of your turn, this creature is now approaching into your melee range.
Okay. Melee range, you say? Buckshot. DC 15 dex with disadvantage for 12 piercing magical.
Well, he actually gets a bit of a bonus to his dex now, because he's now a smaller creature and a bit more nimble. However, he still failed.
12 points. And on that hit, I will
12 points.
move my... If I move backwards, will I be able to still see him and shoot him?
Yes, but not if you move the full. So you imagine this is like a U bend. You're currently at the start of the U. 5 feet would get you to the end of the U.
Right, yeah.
Bend, and then 5 more would get you round the corner and outside.
Okay. Now I will use my subclass
where do you wanna
feature
go?
to move myself 5 feet away.
Yep.
And then using the guiding bolt, I will shoot a slug. Oh, so happy with that guiding bolt. For a 15 on attack.
Okie dokie.
For 11 bludgeoning damage. Magical.
All right then.
And then I will catch up to Ariel again.
All right. End of your turn, the creature moves, and sorry, I forgot to move Ariel at the end of Ariel's turn, the other half, and then at the end of Torbran's turn. So it is now in melee range of Voldreth. So Lothar, start. Torbran, -3 damage. Start your turn.
Yep. Done.
Yeah, Torbran as well. 3 damage as you were rendered.
Oh, yeah.
So Lothar's rendered. Start your turn -3. You're asphyxiated. I need you to mark. What's your constitution? Just your
16.
your con score? 16. Okay. I need you just to mark a turn 1 counter. Okay.
Okay.
So that's for 1 turn. Let me know if that gets to 4. You can make a contested strength roll to try and break free from this creature. It consumes your
Okay.
action though.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, probably not gonna make it.
15. You stay in there. You take a further 22 points of piercing damage from the teeth and writhing around you,
Okay, I am down to 8
and
hit
you are
points.
now rendered Mark 2. So you take a further 3 points. So that's 6 at the start of your turn. You will take.
Mm-hmm.
And that is ending your turn in here. No, it's at the start of your turn. If you're still in, you get another counter. Okay. All right. That's the end of your turn. So the creature's going to come around the corner, approaching them, and it's now going to roll into Voldreth. Voldreth, I need you to make a strength, contested strength roll, please, or this creature will add you into its max
I just roll a straight stroke thingy up.
strength check. Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Against
Okay,
2.
against a 2. Voldreth, you are wrapped up in the creature. You take 22 points of piercing damage. You gain 1 mark of rend, so you're taking 3 bleed damage at the start of your turn, and you are now asphyxiating. However, it is your turn. What do you wish to do? I'm going to be nice, and because you just got picked up, I'm not going to instantly make you mark 2 slots of asphyxiation, which is technically what should happen.
Can I misty step out of him?
You can certainly try. Can you misty step with another?
Can you
Dimension
misty
No.
step where
door.
you don't
It's
see
it's
though?
just me. It just says I surround myself in mist
Mm-hmm.
to an area I
Yeah,
can
but is
see.
it? Yeah, but can you see?
He had to know where he was going, not necessarily that he had to see it, right?
No, he has to see it.
I have to see if I asked that question 2 turns ago. So I've
Right.
been there
Okay.
before.
Then I misunderstood. So you can't go to somewhere from memory. Is that what the rule of it?
Yeah, you have to see it.
I thought you could.
Yeah, it
Okay.
says one
Dimension
on
door
off
I
is
with
will.
base you could
I will.
see.
I will be consistent then, and we will let you do it for now. But after this combat, we'll have to update that. I misunderstood that spell. That's fine. That's on me. So I'll be consistent with it now, because you jumped behind it where you technically wouldn't have been able to do so.
Ooh, can I speak while inside him or not?
You can. You can cry out in pain and anguish of being bitten by 1,000 teeth.
Okay, then I can use Misty Step then. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right, I will let you miss this step. So we have 3 tokens here, so let's just cut you out. So are you going towards your companions or towards the exit or the entrance of this cave, which will be back this way?
As he's rolling that way, my logic means to go back to where and Misty Step before. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then I want to just. Oh, I could have reactioned when getting being up. I will use Guiding Bolt again.
All right then. 12 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 11, 22. Ooh. You watch as the guiding bolt careens into a huge chunk of flesh, jettisons out, and you just see 2 plate legs roll over into the ceiling. And then they're outside again. End of your turn. Creature moves further away from you and further towards the rest of the party. Ariel,
Do I take the ring damage now?
start of your turn, you take the run damage, so it should have been at the start.
Okay. I'll take that off.
Come on. There we go. So the guiding bolt worked pretty well, I imagine.
It did, yeah.
Hmm. I'll first do my spiritual weapon, see how good that is.
That hits. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Level 2, 9
9
force
points of
damage.
force as you bog this on the head.
I'll use Mind Sliver. It's safer. It's like it can't succeed on it, right? That's what you said. It's only
From
2
what you're
damage.
aware of, 2 damage strikes into this creature.
So little. And then I'll move
Alright
away,
then.
of course. Like I'm
Further away down the corridor. As far as
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get, like, for the purposes of this, I get the impression you are now moving as far as you can. And even
Yeah,
though
yeah.
Torbrun is in theory about to roll into it, like, you're not, right? For perspective of what we're doing here, you are keeping out of melee range of this.
Yeah.
Whereas Voldreth
Yeah,
had
yeah.
not
Exactly.
he'd misplaced himself at the beginning. He's got punished. He's now going to keep his distance. So like, I know he's going to move there next time, but we'll just move you further along. So you're out of that range. Okay.
Sure.
So movement complete from Ariel. Creature moves towards you, entering Torbrun's melee range, but not consuming.
Yeah.
Torbrun, you're bleeding. Start of your turn.
3 bleeding damage. And I will just shoot him again for a DC 15 dex save with disadvantage.
That's an 18, finally.
So
Okay.
you take half damage. So we
True.
round it down or round it up? I don't
Round it up.
remember. So 7 damage. And then
7 damage.
I will move
Okay.
myself 5 feet away. And then I will shoot again for 20. Just 9 bludgeoning damage.
And he has to. Is this a save or is
No,
this a
no,
shot?
it's
This is
just
a
a
shot,
normal
right?
attack.
Yes. Okay.
I
Yep.
use my 5 feet with
9
my
more
concentration,
damage.
and I will catch up to Ariel
Okay.
again.
And you catch up to Ariel. This moves towards you afterwards. And this moves further away from Voldreth. And so, Lothar, start of your round. 6 points of
Okay.
damage by my count.
Down to 2 hit points. So I am going to use.
Asphyxiation
Oh my God.
increased. Asphyxiation counter increased.
Yep, up to 2.
Okay. If you finish your turn inside this creature, you will take 22 points of piercing damage. You can make an action to attempt to break 3. It is a contested strength roll.
I'm thinking whether I should use an action to attempt to break 3 or use a lay on hands and attempt to buy myself another turn.
Your lay on hands has to. So you will face. So you will go up a rend. So it will go to 3 stacks of rend. So that will be 9 damage at the start of next turn. You're going to take 22 here. So
Yeah,
you're going to have
that's
to heal for more than 31.
that's what I'm trying to math.
Okay.
We are currently
Can you-
level
Can you
7,
do that?
right?
Yeah. How much healing have you got at level 7?
So
35.
Pretty much going to have to use most of it.
I'm going to use all of it.
Okay. So you go up to 37 points of hit points.
37. Okay.
And that's the end of your turn. So you
And
take 22.
wait. I'm going to use a
Oh, you have bonus
damage
action, true.
again. Yes.
But you're unable to even have any movement as your speed is 0.
I know. Would Bless work on a strength check? Is it considered a strength save or a contested strength check?
It's a contested strength check.
Yeah, well, Bless won't work.
I've kept saying that. Is a contested strength check exactly the same as athletics or not? Because you're not getting any of your athletics bonuses, are you?
Nope,
Not the same.
but it isn't the same.
Let me read this creature. I've phrased it poorly. I have written strength check, which is why I've been reading it. We'll be consistent, but I'm the replayment that needs to be noted. Okay. That should probably have been athletics. Okay. Moving on.
It's
So
fine.
it's a consistent strength check. That's what we've said.
Okay. Either way, yeah. That's it. So I'm going to take. No, and do I also take damage at the beginning of my next turn? As well?
Yes, but you will have 9 damage taken at the start of your next turn, but you take 22 points of piercing damage from now.
Okay, yeah.
That's what you do.
Okay. So I would still have
Okay.
enough. Yeah.
All right then. End of your turn. Creature moves further away, and Lothar, not Lothar, Voldreth. To your horror, the creature just phases through a wall. It's the end of the wall, the start of this path that you turn down onto this winding thing, as the other half moves closer towards Tolbrand. I'll say you're about 25-ish feet away from this wall, Voldreth.
I will let me just check to see if I have a spell slot to do this.
Start of your turn, you take 3 damage.
Okay, I have a spell slot now. Never mind. Oh wait, yes, I think I have one. If it works, does it work? It's not stated in the description, but will cure wounds, get rid of the bleed.
You can certainly try.
Okay, I will cure wounds myself.
Go ahead and make your roll. You heal for the amount stated on the spell, and you can remove 1 stack of rend.
And then I will walk
sorry,
towards.
yes, sorry. So Lothar, you can also remove 1 stack of rend.
Okay.
I will walk to where the creature disappeared into the wall.
Okay. As you put your hand out to touch the cold surface expectantly, there's nothing there. Your hand just passes through. As you step through, the creature is 10 feet in front of you. As at the end of your turn, it moves, and the other half moves as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Ariel. Creature is still chasing you down this mine, and you can see there's a little bit of a light up ahead. Light source illuminating round the corner to the left once more. Very faint.
I'm gonna approach that light source, but first I'm gonna do the spiritual weapon attack.
Okay.
So, level 2, 9
9
force
force.
damage.
That hits. It does damage. Okay.
And is it close enough that I can get there in one turn to the light?
It's from around the corner, so you're gonna have to turn the corner again, but you will have a better condition. So do you want to use half your movement to get around the corner and see what meets you?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you snake down and around the corner again, you can see there is the mine shaft continues and it seems to be snaking down again. However, to the right, in the right hand side of this wall, there's like a small doorway and there's a little bit of light illuminating from underneath it.
I open the door.
Okay, you want to move to open the door?
Yeah.
You open it, the door opens. Inside this
Okay.
room, it's a strange sight. Overturned chairs, tables, pickaxes on the walls, some in holded positions, boxes left open, spewed over. And after taking it in for a second, seeing the lit candle on a small side table, this looks like either a break room or a mess room, some kind of thing. The only thing that's missing is any actual food. And there's no bodies in here that you can see either. It's just looks like it's been turned over and ransacked.
Yeah.
There's lots of crates and bags and stuff spewed all over the place.
I no longer see the creature, right?
Yes, it's now out of your sight. If you wanted to attack before you did that, then we can say that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't know how far away I would need to go, so I figured I would keep my action for dash.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just end my turn there.
All right. So you're in the doorway as you're looking around.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, I'll just say this creature moves up towards you, Torbran, and this creature moves further away from you, Valdreth. Torbran, your turn. This creature is hot on your heels. Ariel disappears around the corner.
I'm just gonna do the same thing as last turn. Quick shot for a DC 15 with disadvantage. Dex save.
It's a 19 on the save total.
6 damage.
Hey.
And I will move myself 5 feet, and then I will shoot for 20 for the hit with 18 bludgeoning damage. And then I will run back to area. Oh, stay with me.
Okay, look, there's a door and it's a room.
Okay, cool. I will just rush in.
Okay, in you go, clambering over. You get to just into the doorway with Ariel. Basically, that's your
How
full movement.
are do you know how the others are?
Nope, I haven't seen them.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Okay.
I need to take 3 damage. 245.
End of your turn, creature moves away. Salothar, start of your turn. I believe you're now down to 2 rend stacks.
Yep.
Take 6 points of
So,
damage.
Okay.
You mark an additional mark of asphyxiation.
Yeah, that's 3. So I either release myself this turn or I die.
But we'll find out.
Yeah, so what do I roll? Still a contested strength?
Contested strength if you want to break free.
Yeah, here we go. It's a 16.
That's an 11. Do you know, that is so statistically unlikely. That's insane. But anyway, congratulations. You claw almost like the shot, the strike that came through your feet, you realized found some purchase on some side wall as you just, with this tiniest strength that you could muster from your toes, you hook them around something that catches on the side like one of the struts of the support beams of this mine shaft. And the creature continues to roll past and you free yourself from its menace.
And that was my action. I cannot use anything as a bonus action, but however, I do have movement, right?
That was your. I mean, Technically, I guess you have movement now. Yes. Yeah. I guess you
Okay.
do.
Actually, I have no idea where I am, do I?
No, you look up. It is dark. There is no light here. Do you have any light source? You had your lantern, though. I would
Lantern?
say the lantern is probably somewhere stuck inside that creature,
Makes sense.
if not
So
completely destroyed.
Ariel, Torbran. He says, collapsing against the nearest by wall
Hmm.
with
Do
his
we
last
hear
3
him?
hit points.
No, you do not hear anything.
Oh,
Well, make a perception check for me, actually,
sure.
Let me see if I can do
because the
anything
creature's no
there.
longer fully filling this hall. He's a little bit of a distance, but you are in an echoey place. So, Ariel, you do not hear him. No, not with the two.
How much damage did I took 6 damage, right?
6 damage at the start of your round, yeah.
Okay, down to 9 hit points. Let me add that. Yeah, that's it. He just collapses next to a nearby wall, armor crumpled, and
Okay. End of your turn, creature rolls further away from you. The other half rolls expectantly. You just hear this mass moving still in your direction, Ariel and Torbran. Voldreth, what do you wish to do?
I'm
As
gonna.
you would hear the cough and sputter of Silothar.
Because I've got that vision, I'll walk to Silitha
Okay.
and put my hand on him and cast Cure Wounds at the two my last slots.
Walking out of the darkness, just straight through a wall, you could swear, Silothar, the figure of Voldreth just appears and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, you call for them too, but not the old reliable, do you?
Voldred. Light something up.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, that's cute. That's sweet.
that's sweet.
What did I miss? I missed something.
I think it's the second I've only got 6 healing.
Okay.
That's
The healing goes off, and you can reduce a stack of rend.
Then I'm out of stacks of rend.
I think you have one.
Yeah, isn't it gonna expire at the beginning of next turn?
No, it's
Or did I
persistent
miss?
until you remove
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So you went up to 3, then went down to 2, and this now takes you down to 1
Okay.
because you've only been
Okay.
healed twice. Yes,
Yes.
two separate instances of healing.
Okay. So
All right then.
9 plus 4, that's a 13.
There's another 2 on that as well, so it's another 2 healing.
Okay, that's a 15. Have you seen the others?
The thing split and got separated, and then you went through a wall.
Oh, good thing you had the sense to follow them. As much
I will
sense as it
say,
takes.
for the purpose of this, unless anyone here wants to walk voluntarily into the path of these creatures, combat has now ended, and I assume Voldreth and Ariel, you have a way of dealing with the rend.
I am
I'm not
completely
sure.
out of spell slots, so I don't.
Ooh,
So what
okay.
actual healing would remove the rend?
One
What do we know?
any one mechanically, a single source of healing removes a stack of rend, basically.
Okay, cool. I'll do
Wait,
it.
wait, wait.
Any amount.
Do good berries count?
I didn't
Rock
use.
salt?
Healing. Any healing sources
Okay,
is
I will
whatever.
just make
Any-
40
Then
rock
good
salts
berries.
and I will just distribute some rock salts.
Yeah.
Well, to you and Ariel.
What's your current HP, Sir Rain? Oh, Sir Lothar. Sorry.
15.
15?
15.
Huh. I'll
I
use
will
a second
probably say
level heal on
take,
you too.
unless you have any way of restoring hit points between you and Voldreth, I will probably say take another 9 hit points of damage until you find and
16 heal.
So that's a 25. in total.
Yeah.
Currently.
And then knock off the 9 damage for how long it takes you to regroup with your 2 as you
Yeah,
manage to
deducted.
follow the
deducted.
route, the mine shaft round and find your 2 companions in this room with this single lantern light source. As you just hear the bubbling sounds of these creatures echoing further down below and behind. What does the party do?
Take a short
Um,
rest somewhere safe.
Yeah, what
I would
about
How about that?
the room that we found?
Yeah.
Mm. Do you have any idea what those things were?
No.
They seem to burn well enough, he says as he gets up and stretches a bit.
Would there be any
Very well.
remains of this creature that we shot
Oh
off?
my god.
Just mass of flesh containing teeth, black gutted blood lining various parts of this cave where you struck it. Bullet holes littered throughout as your bullets punctured various parts of the mine shaft as well as the creature. The amount of buckshot you were firing.
I will grab my tankard and I will just scoop some up.
The black blood. Okay.
Why don't we take some rest in that room that we found?
Yeah, that's what I think we should do too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
Let me go first
As
this
you
time.
enter into the room, make a perception check for me, Torben.
Perception 25.
So, what you'd missed previously in the low light of this room, as you hadn't actually looked behind the door, but behind the door you can see there's just a strange sort of bookshelf, and on that bookshelf is only 2 books, all the way to the right-hand side. You can see several of the shelves have been broken, splintered, missing. Just 2 precariously placed books. Aside from that, you take in a ransacked room with various boxes open, contents spewed out. Seems to be a mixture of mining supplies, sealed cans of food, oil lanterns, piles of rope,
Sealed cans of
crates of
food.
rubble. Yeah.
I will inspect the food.
Okay.
Does
Just
it
looks
have
like
a
a can of
label?
food. Not that you can see.
I will pop one open.
Okay. It's effectively 1 ration.
One what?
1 ration.
Okay. Um,
Found about a dozen of these unopened.
I will grab some. Would making a fire be smart here?
In a cave, underground, not a lot of room for smoke to escape.
Is there any ventilation going on in the air currents?
Not that you can sense, other than a path back up to the surface, the same one you took.
Alright, I will put the cans in my backpack and I will add.
Okay. You can add 12 extra canned rations.
Ooh. And ration. And then I will look back to those books and see why they're so precariously sticking out compared to the rest of the decor.
What's everybody else doing in here? get there.
Lothar will crush against the nearest wall and try to tend to his wounds as best as he can.
Okay.
Removing bits of armor, checking everything up, you know.
To describe Sir Lothar from everyone else's perspective, imagine he went into a ball pit with porcupines and cactuses.
Oh my god.
And that's the amount of teeth that he is just pulling out of his armor everywhere.
Can I try to aid?
Sure, you can spend a short rest or a long rest. What are you guys intending to do? This is your downtime for whatever you commit to do, basically.
Well, Baldred needs the long rest. I'm fine, I could go on. A short rest would be enough for me.
Oh, me old leg, right, bastard.
Is that door the only entrance?
That you can see.
I will put up a snare and I will suggest doing a long rest. I'll put the snare at the
Okay.
door.
Well, you've probably been in this mine about an hour, and it was just after midday from when you pulled up and left your wagon outside.
You think it's feasible to make our way back outside? Check on the horses, check on the supplies? Or do we just bunk down here?
That's not
and
risk
wait it
running
out?
into another one of those.
But they could find us in here. That thing went through the wall.
I will grab my arcane lens and scan the wall for any more illusions.
On the far side of the straight opposite where this doorway is as you entered into the room, you just have like a blue door-shaped glow, a shimmer behind the wall.
I will grab. Is there something long, like a plank or a stick or a pole, in this room?
You could break down a table or a chair here for such a piece, yeah.
Sure, I'll break down the leg of a chair, and I will carefully poke it through.
It's behind a wall. There's a solid wall, and you're
Oh, I
seeing
thought it was
behind
an
it.
illusionary wall. I see.
No. You're seeing a wall, and behind that wall there is the sense of an illusion that you're detecting.
Let's see. Oi, Foldred. You still have that pickaxe of yours?
Oh, always got Safi nearby.
Mind if I
Are we skipping over you at the bookshelves or not? Because I was going back to
Sure, let's do
whilst
the
everyone else is
bookshelves
doing their thing.
first.
Okay. What do you do at the bookshelf?
I will grab the books. Is there anything on the back of the books? On like the
Well, as
the ridge?
on the spine,
Spine.
no. There's no text. There's no nothing.
Okay.
Just plain.
I
In
will
fact, it doesn't even look like it's leather bound.
grab the right book of the two.
As you do, it doesn't come free. But you realize there's quite a lot of force behind this, like holding it in place.
Alright, before I start pulling, I will inspect this book to see if there's any traps.
Okay. Roll investigate.
A 6.
It's unusual. Like books aren't usually glued down to shelves, but this one seems pretty fixed to something.
I see where you're going with this. I will pull on the book.
Okay, and as a rumbling occurs, watch as the wall on the other side of the room slides back, revealing another wall and a chest.
And a chest.
Ooh. A chest.
I will once again look through the arcane glass to see if the glow is coming from the chest or if there's more shenanigans going on.
There is a green, a yellow, a red from the chest, and there is a blue door-shaped glow from the wall that's just been revealed.
I will pull on the other book.
They were together.
Right. Okay.
They were the lever, basically.
Hmm. This seems ominous. I will poke the chest with the leg of the chair.
So Torben walks over to a chest that's closed, pokes it with a stick.
Does anything
It
happen?
looks real. Looks pretty sturdy.
Okay. I will carefully try to open. Is it locked? Does it have like a clear lock on it?
There does not appear to be a lock on this
Okay.
chest.
I will carefully try to open the chest, but I'm ready to jump back.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I figured as much. A 19.
19. So you jump back into the room, or do you jump through the illusion?
Backwards.
Well, backwards would put you into a dead wall. So, like, you can either go back into the room, or
Yeah,
you can
back
go
in the room. I was.
back into the room. Okay. As you go back into the room, you watch as coming out of that illusionary wall, you just hear as a set of 3 bolts goes flying over your head. Fortunate you are a dwarf. As careening into the door that you had closed previously to enter this room, are 3 sharp, horrific-looking bolts at about the 6-foot height.
Ugh. Good thing I'm a short man. Now I see why my mom always said that the short dwarfs get to live. Alright, let me try that again.
This is preventing the short rest. So are you guys wanting to take the short rest, or are you guys wanting to persist with this? So let me know.
I don't really gain anything from a short rest, so I could assist.
Okay.
As long as you can keep me back up. He
Yeah.
stands wincing.
Just rest.
Oh, I'm spent, but I can do million old magic. It's all good.
So what do you do, Torbjorn, with your party approaching this chest again?
I will inspect the back wall before I try to open it again.
The one with the illusion?
Yes, where projectiles just came out of.
As you put your hand up, it just goes straight through it.
Ooh. I will ready my gun and I will poke my head through.
Okay. You see a narrow corridor mounted at the end, maybe 10, 15 feet away from you, at about 4 or 5 feet tall, is a ballista, which you can see is charged and cocked and has 3 fierce-looking arrowheads already cocked in its tray, pointing straight towards you. Make a perception check for me.
Perception. Net 20.
On a natural 20. Out of the corner of your eye, some miraculous way, you do spot above you, there seems to be going through some of the actual stonework that's here, because this illusion is not the entire wall. It's like an archway in a door, in a wall. And you see coming through, there's bits of string that go from the room with the chest into the direction of this ballista, and you just follow those visually, and you can see various cogwheels and a mechanism on the other side next to this ballista. So it seems to be some kind of like auto reloading, trap detection, something along those lines. With a natural 20, you would also find that there is a small trapdoor at the front of this ballista. There is a lock on this trapdoor. And with a natural 20,
Oh, there's more.
you would begin to hear, and you just catch this one sound of a footfall above you. As you realize where you are in this room, you are now probably 3 or 4 flights below the entrance of this cave, this mine.
A footfall
Just
above table.
you sound like
The sounds of
yeah,
footsteps. Is that what that
a
means?
footstep quite above you. Yes,
Right.
yeah, you hear that.
I hear noise. Everyone out of the way. And as everyone hopefully moves away,
Yeah.
I will cut the string.
Okay, so I assume everybody's getting, when you say out of the way, they're getting out of the way of the ballista.
Yes.
Okay, you cut the string, 3 more bolts fire into the doorway. And you hear this cog turning and turning, and it doesn't stop turning. It's been going tick, tick. It doesn't stop.
All right.
You broke the reloading mechanism.
I will drag the chest into the main room that we were in.
Okay, so you go back into the
Yes.
the mess. Okay. All right.
And once in the room, I will
Move the
open the
chest.
chest.
All right then. In the chest, you find a folded up letter with a markings of looks to be like an impress of a square shield with some kind of looks like a flower in it. You also find 2 bags of what sound to be coins. As you open one up, one is gold and the other is silver. You also find a set of contained like parchment carriers, like containers of important letters or something. 2 of those. And I need you to make an investigation check for me to see if you get anything else.
17.
Okay, on 17, you catch just out of just sort of feeling your way around this. There's a false lid to the top of this chest.
Ooh. A clear way to open it as well?
You just sort of you get the sense that there's an extra layer in there. You're probably gonna have to brute force your way in if you don't have a key or something that a way of detecting it.
I will
But
grab
know
I will
this.
grab a hand axe and I will pry it
Okay.
open.
With a large whacking all the way, just echoing ever so slightly. You've still got this still going through with the cogwheel spinning. As you break into the lid of this chest, the first thing that you see is like some folded velvet, leathery, soft fabric. As you sort of, if you touch it, it feels silky. And within there seems to be contained some kind of like 6-inch long something. It's like almost like feels like a long knife, but not sharp. Do you unwrap this thing?
Yes, of course. Load.
Okay. As you open it, there is a small protruding, looks like wooden, but this thing's been painted in silver, gold, and red. a wand lays before you in this satin cloth.
Well, I was certainly hoping for something more pointy. Mildred? You know anything about this?
Oh, I'll have a look.
Share Arcana check.
Are you casting Detect Magic?
No, I'm just looking at it.
You can make an Arcana check, yeah. 11. It's a wand. It's magically enchanted with what? You don't know yet. Probably has some stored spells.
It's a magic wand.
I mean, I guess I could have guessed that. Who's just gonna put this much effort into locking away a stick?
Ariel, can you detect some magic on this thing?
Yeah, but I'd rather do it as a ritual.
That's fair.
We have time. So I'm gonna spend 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic.
Okay, so now we're marking off the short rest. All right.
Yeah.
A couple of things happen. Is there anybody keeping watch outside of this front door?
There is a trap at the door.
True, but is anybody keeping watch?
Considering it's dark,
If you keep watch, you will not get a short rest.
I'm at 46 HP. That's fine. I have no features that I would get back from a short rest anyway. So I will.
You could roll hit die. That's basically what you lose
Yeah,
out
but
on here.
I'm at 70% of my HP. I'll be fine.
Okie dokie.
Knowing that I heard footsteps, I'll sit outside in the dark of the corridor, outside the room, and just a little in a dark corner, just outside the doorway somewhere, a little bit off center to the door.
Make a stealth roll for me.
And I will, if I'm gonna, do I put my armor off if I'm gonna do that? No. Stealth. So it'll be a 10.
10. Okay. Ariel, as your casting completes on this wand, this is a wand of fireball.
Whoa.
It has 4 charges and recharges 1d4 plus 1 charges per day.
Okay.
That's big.
And the one charge can be used for one fireball?
1 charge is used for 1 fireball cast, yes.
So it's literally like the 5e thing, right?
Pretty much, yes. Yeah.
Except it has 4 charges instead of 7, apparently.
4, yes.
So
Okay.
that's 4 third-level spell slots?
Effectively.
That's big.
Yep. We should probably also learn the save DC for the spell, because that depends on the wand, not on the spell.
This one is. Hang on, let me see whose it is. How strong is he? He is. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be a DC 16 saving throw from the opponent.
Cool. Who wants it? I tell you guys, it's a wonder fireball.
Yeah. I need a quick pee break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, it's more in the lines of what you're up to. If it's not a sword or a shield,
Any spellcaster can use it, so that includes Torbjorn and Voldred. And aren't you also capable of casting spells? Isn't everybody a spellcaster here?
well, not those kinds of spells, Ariel. By the way, help me with this. And he
Yeah.
extends his arm, and there's right between the back of his shoulder blade, there's one massive tooth. Sticking out, can't reach.
Yeah.
This one's a horn. It's not a tooth. It's a horn. Just
she'll pluck it.
all right.
This thing really did a number on you.
I nearly died, but
I'm sorry I wasn't within sight of you.
not your fault.
Yeah.
Sometimes the battlefield evolves outside of everybody's control.
Yeah. So any of us can take the wand of fireballs. The question is who wants it.
Your mic is
Ooh.
having a
Oh,
tornado.
Who's-
my apologies. That is my fan.
Where's the storm? Okay.
So
I-
any of us can tune to this wand. It's just a matter of who wants it.
I don't need to.
Somebody who's not going to be in front with one shield on the arm and a
So I
sword in
guess it's
another.
between me and Voldred. Do you want it, Voldred, or do you want me to have it?
Oh, I've got too many artifacts. I've got my reveal. No, not wasting a charge. I've got me revealing wand. And the stick. You can't forget the stick.
Oh, the stick that. Oh, you know, for half a day there, I
I'll
almost
take it.
forgot we had that thing with us.
Yeah.
That's so good I am at hiding it. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Mm. Very well.
I've
You
not
can add
heard a
the
single thing from Varney. We're all okay.
stick to your inventory, Mala.
I did.
With that, you also have the 2 scroll cases and the sealed letter in the chest.
The golden pocket watch was destroyed, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't destroyed.
No?
But I'm pretty sure Izzy didn't. Izzy picked it up but didn't give it back.
Okay. I'll just write on easy for now to just have a clean sheet.
So, I managed to take a quick breath. And, oh, by the way, Riggs, for
Mhm.
RP purposes, what does Lothar's armor look like right now?
Dented.
Like it needs, like it's just been through a trip to the dentist. You probably need to visit a blacksmith. I'm not going to dock any armor off you, but AC off you, but it is as close to battered as you could have before it loses any integrity.
Mm-hmm.
I can
It's more
help
the
with
new fresh
mending.
scars that you've got on your skin and the missing hair and bits and pieces that
So I can
occurred.
help with mending, which does let me repair things that are up to 1 foot in dimension and mend them, especially if they're not magical or whatever, because that it can't do. So if you
Do you
just have
have
a normal
magical armor?
armor, what?
It's magical dwarf armor, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
I
I'm not
can't.
sure
Mm.
that
I can't physically repair a magic item, but I can like hide away the dents and stuff, make it
It's
less.
like prestidigitation for healing, right? That's
Yeah,
really
not
what
yeah.
it is.
sure if it's
So physically clean it up rather than
Not
actually
healing.
integrity.
Mending just repairs things. You need to think
Yeah.
of it like if there's a broken down veil on a ship, you can fix it with mending. That's all.
Sure. In which case, yes, you can remove and repair the dents and bruises that are in this armor, but it looks like it's been through bad, but with the mending that helps significantly.
maybe won't fall apart before I get to see a blacksmith. Thanks.
Mhm.
Thanks, Ariel.
And so, with the anything else anyone wants to be doing, part of the chest contents, or are we going to jump to Torbrun?
No, that's it for me. I'm waiting for
All
our
right.
lead ranger to tell us where we're going.
Well, you can mark off a short rest in this time. Apart from Torbrun, who? Torbrun, at this point, You, in your stealthy-ish location, close to your door, hear footsteps, and then you hear the rolling familiar, that grinding of flesh on stone or wood. As you're quite sure you're hearing both getting closer, but then one fades, and then you're just hearing the steps. Then you begin to hear voices in a
Oh.
snarl, crooked voice that echoes down from above you. You hear,
I see the cleaner's been busy. Must have had visitors while we were out.
another voice.
Oh, I hope they left some spoils for us. It's been a few days since we last had a good feast.
A third voice. No, I wouldn't count on it. That thing eats everything it catches.
Hmm.
What do you do?
What do I do? I will. I will cast Spike Growth. I will throw in a caltrop grenade. And then I will jump over my own trap and enter the room and close the door.
Okay.
And I will warn the rest of the party.
All right. Make a perception check as you're jumping in and doing this. Just want to see if you hear anything else.
21.
21. The last thing you hear is,
Do you leave anything in the store, or do we have to go past it?
you don't hear the reply for the 21.
So, caltrops down in the hall. Basically from the door towards them. So that will be a 20-foot length area.
Okay.
And then I will make my way into the door.
Torben returns to the party.
We have company. Ready up.
Sword out of the sheath,
Oh, God.
mounting shield on his arm.
Did you manage to rest enough?
Back to, yeah, and you can see that aside from the fresh cuts that look way more superficial that they did, he's in good shape. Translation: 55 out of 60 hit points after the.
Okay.
You might want to update your
Well,
token then, because you're still at 26 of 53 and have been all day.
I cannot. I cannot. I have no control over my token.
Has everyone else got control on their token?
I do. Mine's gone to 40 out of 48.
I do.
Try deleting it and have drag it. Alex, drag it from the character section into the thing. See if that works. Do you have control over it now?
Yeah. Why is it? Oh yeah. There we go.
Okay. Before anything else happens then, since you are on 50 HP, I will chug another 5 rock salts for 5 HP, going to 51.
Okay.
How do you update the HP on this again?
I believe it auto updates if you just update your sheet.
I did.
It updated
Current hit
for me.
points. Well, I don't know.
Your current hit points say 55 on your sheet. What's your... That's maximum hit points.
Yeah, solved. There we go.
Hit point maximum is 60, 55. Yeah, it's lava day now. Cool, great. Oh, are you overtyping in the green? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Cool. All right then. So, have you got 22 AC?
Yes.
Children, what's your AC? It should be red.
Oh, it's not filled in. Interesting. Let's see, what's the DC of a skill mill? 14 plus 16. There we go.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Mine
So-
is 18.
As we witness do you turn the lantern out or do you leave the lantern on? This in your room.
Kill the lights.
There was a light in here when we.
There was a what?
There was a light in here, a candlelight, when we were here.
Oh. Okay. Then we leave it as it is, I guess.
Okay.
Uh,
You see a little bit of light protruding from underneath the door on the outside. As all of you now hear.
Okay, before that happens, do they walk over the spiky growth?
Well, the light's coming down and reflecting off the wall. They've not got hit yet.
Right, okay. Just making sure.
So you hear.
Oh, watch out. Looks like someone's left a present. Yeah, they don't look too points.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll 2d4. That's 5 damage on the first 5 feet.
It's
Just hear another one, another voice that says,
maybe we told the big gobbo about this.
then it goes quiet. And you hear the rumblings that you've been hearing again. The light is extinguished from under the door. And you hear the quick pattering of several footsteps getting fainter. For silence. That rumbling getting louder and louder. For a moment or two, minute, you hear that grinding press slightly on the door as the door makes as a large shadowy mass goes past the door. You are just hearing as all your caltrops are being collected and hoovered up by the cleaner once more. Go ahead and roll all your damage.
So that would be 4 times 2d4, so 8d4, 21.
Okay. It's still alive. As it rolls by, hoovering up all your caltrops like spiky desserts before you hear that too faintly fade away. What does the party do?
Do we have
And by the way,
equipment
who
for these
has?
guys?
No, they're on the outside of the door.
Ah, okay.
You haven't seen whatever voices just came down yet.
Hmm.
I need to know who's emptied the contents of the chest. Who's carrying that?
Well,
That
Ariel
would have been
has
Corbin, right?
Ariel has the wand.
I have the one.
There's a wand. There's 2 coin purses. There's 2 sealed scrolls, and there's a letter.
Yes. How much coin is in the purses?
No one's counted it yet.
Okay, I'll just put it in my inventory then. 2 coin purses. Gold and silver. There's a letter with a square shield and a flower. I will hand that to Lothar. Maybe he recognizes this insignia.
Oh, he definitely does. It's the emblem that's been on the shield.
Yes, a square shield with a
Of the-
flower.
Mhm.
There's some parchment containers, which I haven't opened yet. 2 of those. Parchment containers. And the wand, which Ariel has. So I have the bags of coins at the moment and the parchment containers, and I will hand Lothar the letter with the shield mark on
Let
it.
me add this to my inventory. When he has time, he's going to actually read it.
Would I have been
Okay.
able to hear which direction the mass was going?
Up. Upwards.
Up. Okay.
Back the way you guys have come from.
By the looks of it, that slimy mass is someone's pet. Sounded like goblins, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Whoever it is has two of them now. Unless they somehow merged back together. I'm not sure I relish the thought that much.
Regardless, we might have company soon again. So, we can either press on, we can try to press out, or, and I will look back at where we found the chest. There's a trapdoor over there that's currently locked that we could try.
You found a letter back there?
I found a what?
The letter.
The letter that you gave me. You found it back there?
It was in the chest, yes. Does it say anything?
Let's step back into the room for a bit. And he's going to actually open it once he's back in the room.
All right.
While he's doing that,
Who
I will
is
quickly
keeping
count
watch?
the gold.
Okay.
No, I will.
Dwarven priorities.
I will keep an eye. I will keep my ear on the door.
Yep. Okay. Keep your ear on the door. I need you to make a perception check for me.
Perception. 18.
18. You're pretty confident you're going to hear anything that comes right outside this room.
Alright.
And you've certainly picked up those voices previously, but that natural 20 was really deceptive. Like you heard 3 floors up a boot fall. Like that was directly above you. That was natural, no natural 20, you don't hear that. But hey, with an 18, you're pretty good. Shalothar. To
Yes.
conclude tonight's session with the small sermon, the
Okay.
letter reads as follows. On behalf of the order, rightly appointed justly by the lands in which we own right, servitude, protection, and justice, seeking over the region, semicolon, South March. We hereby formally reject recognition sought by the mercenary group, semicolon, the Black Rose, into joining the registered authorized parties and thereby rejecting your act to operate autonomously. It has come to our concern. It has been several months since we last heard from the members of the chapter designated in your area, despite your repeated communique informing us that all is well and they are just out on a short errand. The short errand has now lasted over several months. We will be dispatching a unit of Lance veterans with certain names that shall not be disclosed here shortly to investigate. Please ensure that Southwatch is properly prepared for our arrival and submit for inspection all those members of your mercenary group for potentially court-martialing, detaining, or arresting for any crimes or atrocities that may have been committed in your time of brutal leadership over your claimed lands from underneath the gauntlets. knows. I do not write this with any hopes or sincerities. Please take full offense and full heed the warning. You have crossed a line that cannot be crossed, and so sword and shield will come to right your wrongs. We will see you by next moon. However, there's no signature.
Is there a date?
There is also no date, as you realize there is clearly some kind of like second page that you would know would be customary, even if it was just to have yours truly or here sign off. There's a complete second page missing from this.
Okay. Written down. He's going to look at the party and go, well, turns out you're right, Ariel. The Black Rose isn't to be trusted.
He
Even
just
for whatever.
smiles, like shrugs.
They fell out with the order. And if I'm to read between the lines here, they've been declared almost formal war, as much as it can be declared in the lands of the Dominion. Apparently, the chapter house just didn't up and leave. It just went missing.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
I'm curious whether they wanted us to go missing as well.
Well, that could have been a good excuse, sending us on this mission.
The order said that it would send people, although I'm not sure when, because there's a whole page missing here.
Okay.
So just trying to find them if we could. If we knew where they were, whether they were around. You said something about a trap door back there, Torben?
Aye. I will sort of hastily wave towards where I found the chest as I keep my ear on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I
Make
say we
another
go
perception
have
check.
Perception 25.
25. You hear the catch of like a pebble or some small stone just move within 10 feet outside the door.
I will step away and ready my rifle. I will step 10 feet away from the door.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
sword drawn, shield raised. Once I see the way Torben changes, I stand at the ready as well.
Yeah, me too.
There's still a snare at the
alright.
door, just in case you forgot, if that's relevant.
Mm-hmm. Well, to leave tonight's session on a cliffhanger, I'll go a little bit further for you. As the door handle slowly lowers, as the door creaks open to reveal nothing behind it. Is your trap triggered by the door opening?
No, it will be right in front of the door. Think of it as a very typical loop of rope on the ground, where if you step in it, you get hoisted upwards.
I see. So the door can open over it, is what we're saying. Okay.
Yes.
The door opens. There's nothing there.
The second that
And
I
then-
see the door open, I will shoot.
Okay. You litter the far wall with the shots. Stone, rubble begins to fall out. The wood is splintered. As you're reloading, everybody who's looking at the doorway would first see two very small peaks, like horns, like little green horns, before a moment later the tip of a green-skinned head would peer down from the top of the doorframe, upside down, as two golden yellow eyes peer into the room with a large snouted nose. A goblin is now observing the party, before a wide grin comes across his face.
So he's upside
And
down.
that's where he's upside down above the door, and that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me know when the recording stops.